All right, hey guys, Sir Jeremiah here again. I'm looking at myself in my camera picture up here, and I'm wondering how often I've worn this sweater on this channel. Anyway, that neither here nor there. A little bit different picture of me right now. I have a temporary setup with my camera. I'm trying to set something different up so that I don't have to swap equipment out as often for the different stuff I do. But anyway, so we've got some stuff going on here. First, hey, look. Fluid duct success. So this is the tank I had. It was actually down here. I've moved it. Um, I don't think I actually had to move it. I think it would have worked down here, but I was trying to figure out how to make fluid ducts work. It took me a few tries. Connected it up with a fluid duct, it didn't work. So I moved it up high, connected it up with a fluid duct, that didn't work. Put a servo on it, still didn't work. And then I figured out the servo had to have a change to it. You have to come in here and change this. It was set to, it was actually set to high. I set it to ignored so that it would work. I've got it set to high now because I want to try later. That's why I say mostly. I'm trying to figure out how to make this so that I can um, move stuff in and out of it. I still haven't figured out how to make the. I thought Fluid Duct was going to give me a way to control how much I flow back and forth, and I still think that's possible, but I don't know how. So anyway, if I've got something I want to flow in, I can pour it over here. I may run some more fluid duct around. One thing I do know is that's 4 buckets worth. I don't know what that means as far as um, ingots and such. I'll have to do the translation. Let's see. It probably tells me over here. Let's see. So let's go in here and we go. Oh, great. Nope, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't convert it into. Oh, there we go. So a little over a bucket for 8 ingots. Hmm. Is there anything that's about 2 ingots or something? 3 ingots. I don't know, 170 something, I guess that is. Just quick head math. 170 something. Okay, so I don't know. I still don't know what that translates to. Um, More than a block, I'm guessing. Anyway, I think that's right. Maybe a block. I really don't know. That number didn't help a whole lot. I'll figure the math out on that at some point. But point is, now I do at least have a way to pull stuff out and put it back in, that kind of thing. So we did that. Oh, I've got some stuff. It looks like copper. Flow that across. So we've managed to do some stuff. Let's see, what else have we done? Oh, over here. So I was right when I said earlier I thought that these machines and things were going to work together, and in fact they do. So I went ahead and we had made the what's this thing called? Atomic Reconstructor. We had made an energy cell, we had made a coal generator, and we had made a pitiful fuel generator. So I've pulled them all together, used the RF or the flux duct to connect them together. And by the way, if you're looking at this, there are way more connections than are necessary. I simply haven't disconnected. What I needed was connections between the generators and the energy cell. And the generators, actually, I don't even need a direct connection from generators, but energy cell and this thing. And I just ended up with connections I didn't need. I do have a wrench over here. That's what's in that third box. With a wrench, you can remove a connection. I'm just too lazy. So I haven't done that. But what I've got over here, the pitiful fuel generator, we have an infinite supply of fuel. Now it's a slow supply, but an infinite supply. This thing should be, yeah, you can see that's filling up there. It fills up slowly because the amount of power that's generated at a moment depends upon the burning time of an individual item. And of course, right now we're dumping in all kinds of stuff. What I really want to do with this is I'm actually want to do a flow in with some item separators. I actually think I could run 3 of these pitiful fuel generators together, skipping the sticks. Just void out the sticks. We've got way more sticks than we damn well need now, so just void those out. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the sticks at the bottom and burn the wood for a while so we can charge this thing. But you can see this is charging. And I've tried using this. We have no lenses yet. We'll eventually get to, I don't know where I'm going. I've got Oh no, I don't. I need redstone. That's where I was going. So if I grab a redstone, I can throw it down here, and I can click the button, and boom, we get our Restonia crystal. So we've gotten that working here. I don't have to go back to the village to do that every time. I will want to put together some lenses and things. I did see the laser power relays. That was kind of cool they had there, but I haven't done that yet. Anyway, so we've got this working. We've got RF going. I do think we're going to end up moving all of the power generation downstairs. For right now, it makes sense to keep it upstairs. If I want it faster, I'm going to dump some coal in the coal generator. But for now, I'm just slowly charging this thing up. That's actually a fair amount of power. This thing doesn't use even one, whatever, KRF, redstone flux, I guess is what that is. It's not even using one KRF when it goes off. So we've got many, many uses of this thing. Again, eventually we'll have to up all that. We'll probably need more energy cells for storage and all kinds of good stuff. But for the moment, this all works. My thought is to leave all of these frequently used and especially small pieces like this, these kinds of one block structures, up here. And move all the power generation downstairs and just run through the floor to get back to them. So we'll see how that works out eventually. I've moved all the manuals up here since it's clear we're not going to have a separate section for each kind of thing. And I'll eventually move, I'm probably not going to move everything down, back up, because this is where I expect the building will happen. So I'm thinking maybe bigger machinery over that way, power generation over this way. This power generation would put it, if we go back up, right over there somewhere is where our current stuff is. Yeah, we have to go back, I think, 2 or 3 blocks there, clear all that up. We've got plenty of room for power generation and to put in all of our flux ducts and everything. So we've got some storage space down here for doing some stuff. But I figure we'll move all those bits and pieces down here eventually. We've still got this steam dynamo. I need to figure out how to work that, but looking at it, I can put something in there, but I don't know. I mean, I see recipes, but they just show you can burn stuff and get RF, and I put stuff in there and no RF happens. And I'm assuming it's because it needs something to do with this, but we haven't gotten there yet. So we'll figure that out. I'll probably figure that out off screen. Oh, real quickly, I have added another elevator. So this is where we're going to build our, this is just that level that we ran across when we were digging down to build our mine. Up there is where I found all the chickens got loose. So I've just emptied this area out. This is where we'll put our nether portal, and we might do some other stuff. But this is a good isolated area. Nothing's going to get to it. There's a little bit of cave structure back there, but it's all well lit. I gave it time for stuff to respawn, and nothing has respawned. So I feel safe putting the nether portal here. So we'll do that a little later today. I just felt like we needed to have an easy way to get there while it being far enough away we wouldn't have to listen to the damn thing. Nether sounds creep me the hell out. Let's see, what else? Okay, we can take this down. Oh, let's crystallize this. Boom. Put those in. I've tried that a few times, so we've got a stack of these things. That's okay. Some of the stuff we've got on our list to make actually require that. What else? Oh, we can take this down. Take that down. I'll probably just leave the Tinker's Construct manual there for now, just because that is really the Tinker's Construct area. And, oh, the management. I got this working. It actually does things. Some mana in my mana pool. Let me grab my wand here. Very little mana in the mana pool. I need to make more spreaders, and I need to make more flowers. But if we look at this right now, nothing in the spreader. That was full. I don't know what this means. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. When I clicked on this earlier, it oh, see, it does stuff. I don't know what that stuff does. And the wikis I'm looking at don't tell me anything. So anyway, this is what we've got. I got all this working out. So of course there's our bonsai tree there. An open crate. I finally find out why they said use an open crate. The open crate just has a hole in the bottom. So this hopper fills into the crate and it just immediately falls on the ground. This thing will burn anything that falls on the ground that is burnable. So all the wood stuff, if it falls within a 7x7 area. Did I pick some more stuff up? Probably. I keep walking too close to it and picking things up. What we'll actually do is I will drop this down a block, just leave an empty block below it, and then I won't have to worry about accidentally picking things up as often at least. But you can see I've got my mana spreader pointed at it, so it's actually firing mana into it, and our mana pool is actually filling up now, really, really slowly. So I'll get out here and I will build more mana spreaders, make more flowers. We'll do things like that, but at least we've got the situation going. I'm thinking I will put. I'm trying to decide. I think I probably need 2 of these per one of these flowers, something like that. Because you can see the flower's already done. So I need to speed this thing up. That's interesting. It dropped more stuff that time. But you can see how quickly it burns that stuff off. And then it's just done. So I think I need to have at least one more of these per flower, and I need more flowers. So I'm going to have to figure all of that out. But that's a thing we can figure out. Eventually, this is another thing that I might want to automate with item sorting. So I'm heading towards item sorting both places. Down here, I'd like it to only use logs. Probably don't mind it using sticks over here because it burns them up fast. And it doesn't have the same effect, I don't think. It's just how long it can create mana. So I'm okay with doing that, and here actually I'm okay if it just dumps the leaves on the ground. The leaves will go away by themselves if I don't walk by and pick them up. Down here, the leaves seem to just go away on their own too, but since I do need to do some item sorting, I think, you see this is over-fueling this, so I need to I'll need to have some additional item sorting going on of some sort. I don't know. I might just do more of these and just line up 3 of these generators in a row. Hey, so that's what we've got going on so far. What do I have in here? Okay, I've got the stuff to make my nether portal. We have to go into the nether today. We have to. I am running into too many things that we need stuff from the nether, and there's some ores that I think only exist in the nether that I'm not even aware of. I just keep running into references to the nether, so we need to go to the nether. But before we do that, let's see if we can clear a few things out down here. Where am I? We're only 10 minutes in. So let's take a look. Any tool forge. So let's see what tool forges are acceptable for that. Oh, what's that down there? Disenchanter. So we got stuff over here I haven't even started to. Make a guide for their guide. Draconic evolution. Draconium dust. How the hell do we get draconium? Oh, it's perithium. Okay, so we're going to get the ore. I'm hoping petrothium. Okay, so we can make petrothium. We just don't have much of the stuff. Okay. So I'm hoping we're going to get more stuff. So we're not going to mark that one yet. We're probably a long way away. And I'm going to leave all of this until we can afford to make that one. I think that's a stopping point. Oh. Okay. So we're actually a little ahead on some of this, I think, because that pitiful generator that I made, I just saw that in the list of generators and made it. I think that's going to come after this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and mark this one. We're probably going to do that. Okay, let's stop adding more stuff. Any tool forge. Tool forge. Tool forge. That's actually information. Okay, where is this coming from? Tool forge? Tool forge. Okay, I'm a little confused where my tool forge is. Magma, fluid. No, it's not there. Won't be in there. And they're getting started? Ah, there it is. Tool forge. All we need is seared. Okay, so it's 3 seared. Oh, 4 blocks of iron. You're killing me. And a tool station. Okay, 3 seared. Do I have seared already? Do I have enough for that? I've got 2. Can make another one. Okay. 4 blocks of iron. I'm going to have to pull some iron out, aren't I? Yeah, I only have 4 blocks of iron up there. I think I only got, just got 1 block up there. So let's go pull some iron. Ugh. We do at least have enough for that. So let's start making iron. And what was the other thing I needed? Come on. Tool forge. Oh, they can be made out of different blocks. Can I make it out of a block of copper? Ooh. So it said any tool forge. Does it really mean that? Because I'd much rather use blocks of copper. I've got a crap load of copper, and I can pick copper up off the damn ground outside almost. So let me double check that. Any tool forge. Do you really mean any tool forge? I'm waiting for it to cycle to something that's not block of iron. You know what, I'm going to take it at its word. I think it's screwing up there, so we're gonna go with any tool forge. So I need 36 of these. Is that right? For those of you who are looking at this thinking, you said you had a ton of copper, but you're going to have not a lot left. Here's what I was talking about. I've got 24 blocks of copper in there. So I do actually have a lot. If this doesn't work, I'm sure I'll have a use for another tool forge at some point. Oh, I need a tool station. So I just need a blank pattern and a crafting table. Crafting tables, oh, we got. And we got blank patterns over here. One of those. Did it work? That worked. Okay, so we've completed getting started. We've finally stopped getting started. We are no longer getting started. We have now fully started. All right, I'm going to put my tool forge over here. That is Tinker's Construct. I'm wondering if that's going to get us access to some of the stuff that we haven't been able to do. So I'm just going to drop it right there for the time being, and let's click on it. I think this lets us adjust things. Let's see, if I put this in here, what does it let me do? I have no idea. I think I should have replaced my tool station. I think this is supposed to be better. I need to do this anyway. I don't get what the difference is. I really don't. But we've fixed that up, so I don't care. Longbow. I don't see what the difference is between the tool forge and the tool station. Well, the tool forge can do more things. So maybe we'll eventually get to be able to make armor. What I don't know, I'll need to look at. So I'm going to make myself a sign here. So my question here that I have to answer for myself is, does it matter that I made this out of copper? Am I going to need to make one out of something higher if I want to make armor? Because here's the thing, we've got to go to the nether. We've got to. But, folks, I'm still wearing iron armor. I'm going to have to swap out my slime boots. I just don't trust myself in that little bit of armor. Which is a shame because I'd like to have my slime sling and slime boots available in the nether. But I just don't trust myself with that little bit, which is better here. Fire protection. 1 armor, 2 armor. I think I'd rather have the additional armor. All right. So anyway, I'll look into that between episodes. So what's next here? Let's go ahead and claim that. Let's see if we got any rewards. Any rewards? We have rewards. Speed modifier or fortune modifier? Fortune modifier, I think. Yep. Because we've got much more redstone than we have lapis. So we've got lapis now. All right, who's next on the list? Oh, I didn't unpin that. Hang on. Well, we'll unpin it when we go back in. Fluid tree extractor. Let's do it. I'm going to skip that. Oh, item duct we can't do yet. We're still holding out for stuff from the nether. Redstone furnace. So let's do that. Oop. Redstone furnace. There we go. So, redstone reception coil. What? 2 copper gears, machine frame. I need to look at that. Bricks we can do. What do I need for bricks? Oh, I got bricks. Okay. I can make bricks. It's transmission coil. I need a reception coil. Okay. So let's make some pieces here. So copper gears, I'm going to need 8 copper. For this I need a gold. Excuse me, guys. And a little bit of redstone. So copper, gold, redstone. Oop, clicked on the wrong thing. And bricks. Let's grab some redstone. Take all but one of these. I'll pour some out in a minute. Gold. I needed gold. Oh crap, I've only got 1 gold left. Okay, I need to pour a gold ingot. Here's my gold. Molten gold. Put that in the bottom. Let's pour out an ingot. That's ingots there. Let's go ahead and grab this. Got my gold ingot. Why do I think I need 2 of those? I don't know. Let's go build what we can build. All right. So we are back over this guy. We need 1 of these. Nope, we only needed 1. Okay, good. Put that over here. We need... I didn't grab my bricks, but that's okay. There we go. We got that. Let me go grab those bricks. I've got bricks over here somewhere. Ooh, I've got one brick over here. Okay, let's grab some clay and start making some bricks then. Alrighty, where was I? To make this dude a glass, a tin gear, and 4 iron ingots. We need a little bit more iron over here. Oh, we've got, just do this. Now we got plenty of iron. 10. I'm going to be low on 10, am I? 10. I've got 4 10 left. Well, let's take 3 of those and hope we don't need the 4th one yet. Actually, I may have 10 in here as well. Yep. I got ingots. 8 ingots worth of tin there. All right. So let's go back in and see. I think I needed 4 ingots of this. Yep. I need 4 ingots. Oh no, wait. That's the iron I needed. I've lost track of who's who. Oh, I just need, yeah, I need 4 to make the gear. Okay, and I need 4 glass. So let's, hey, back over here. Let's go make 10. Where's my 10? I just saw 10. There's 10. Pour out another ingot over here. All right, so it should give me enough for that. That there, get some of this, and we've got some more. Well, actually, I don't know if I need that. So let's go look at our recipe again. Oh, bricks. We know we need bricks. Oh, plenty of bricks. That's somewhere I wanted to go. I'm going to go there. All right, so how many of brick things do we need? 2 brick things. Okay. My lag here makes it look like I'm drunk. All right, so let's see if what we can combine. We've already got that. I think we may have everything. Oh, we have to make the machine case. That's what we have the stuff for. Now we should be able to combine everything. By our powers combined, I am a redstone furnace. Boom. All right. It's a thermal expansion machine, so I'm guessing we're going to put that. It's a furnace, so let's put it over here. Maybe it manages to replace what I've already got. Maybe not. But we're going to put it over here for now, and we'll take a look at that in a little while. So, RFN, something there to cook, and that's your output over there. And again, this is probably meant for automation. Hey, you guys see? There's the cat that keeps annoying me. In this view, you guys can actually see her. This is Button. Lame name. You have a lame name. Yeah. I'm going to put Button back on the floor. I know, little cat. I know. Come on. I think I've told you guys I keep a heater under my desk, so it's warm right here. And she has a lap to lay in it. It's all kinds of good for her. All right, so we've made that. Let's go ahead and claim those 2. So we'll claim, we're going to unpin this one. I think, did I just unpin it? No, I didn't. I don't know why. What happens when you right click on it like that? Come in here, come to there, and we're going to claim some beef. I guess you're intended to cook that in your furnace, but I haven't connected my furnace up yet, so I won't be cooking that just yet. I will hang on to it. We will ceremonially cook that in that furnace. So I won't throw that in the other furnace unless I forget. All right, what was the other thing I have here to make? The pulverizer is the other thing I wanted to make. I don't know if I'm remembering this right. There's something that when, it may be more than one something that does this, but then when you put the ore in, it, by, we already double our ore when we put it, I'm pointing behind me because I feel like I'm facing this way, what you're seeing on screen, so I'm pointing behind me, which actually is appropriate. As you're watching this, it is, no, because you'd see me, I'd be pointing to the wall that all the books are on. So I'm thinking the other direction. Anyway, when we put things in the smeltery, the ore turns into 2 ingots instead of the one it would be in my furnace. There was something, I recall, that if you crushed the ore first, and again, this is remembering back to something from SevTech, if you crushed the ore first, you ended up with doubling at that point too, or something. I'm really stretching my memory to remember this, so I don't know, but I'm kind of hoping the pulverizer might be it. So anyway, pulverizer. We need another machine frame. We need another redstone reception coil. We need more copper gears. And we're going to need a piston. Just some cobblestone, planks. Okay. So this is, I need to get some copper out in the world. So let me do that. We put copper at the bottom and pull a block of copper. Because we're going to be running low on ingots if I don't do that. All right, and what else do I need to do this? So that's transmission coils, right? Yep, okay. Pulverizer. That's just, we need a gold. So I need to go pull another gold ingot out. Gold, gold. Grab our copper, turn our copper into blocks. That should be the copper we need right there. This should be the gold we need. Did need more iron, but I still got some iron left over from last time, so I think we're going to be okay with that. So let's see. Just make sure I'm doing this right. I need 2 copper coils. I think I've still got enough redstone left to do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Grab that. And do this. Okay. Couple of gears. Oh, I need 2 flint. We're going to need our glass, and we need more tin. Okay. Glass, and I need to cast some tin. Which tin do I have left in here? Because I'm running really low. Tin, tin, tin. Rin, tin, tin? 10. 7 ingots worth. Okay. We can cast 2 at a time. This actually, we should be able to cast 3 at a time, now that I think about it. We need 4. Hell, let's cast all 4. Ten, 10, 10, and 10. Put that back. Okay, let's put all of these back. It's just that one, I guess, to put back. All right, so back in, make sure we don't make a mistake here anywhere. We need a tin gear. I didn't grab my glass. 5. There we go. 10. Copper gears. Have I made those? I have made those. I don't need to make those again. Oh, 2 flint. And then I need to make my piston. And what was the piston? I haven't made one of those in a while. Just an iron ingot, some cobblestone, and some planks. Okay, we've got all that. Oh, I apparently don't have cobblestone. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Did I somehow not grab? Wow, I thought I actually grabbed 5, but I actually grabbed 4 or 3. That's interesting. Okay, one more time. This time with feeling. Okay, there's that. And then we'll put all that in. We'll pull this out. Okay, we have a pulverizer. We're going to dump this right over here. And again, this we may run out of space. I do still have this corner. I can move this all the way over. And so we may end up doing that to keep all the small machinery. I kind of like the idea of trying to keep the small stuff up here, smeltery being the exception. It's got its own area over here, and if I need to expand, I'm going to expand it backwards. But yeah, I like the idea of all these little one-block structures, trying to cluster them together. Now I'll have more room if I get the power generation stuff out of here, because as you can see right now, that's 4 blocks of space on just along the floor. And I haven't even looked at stacking these because I know that there's input-output pieces, and I need to work on those. That's if I remember correctly, that's power in, that's input for automation, that's output for automation. So I have to have some space around all of these. Each one of these is going to have a certain amount of space around. And I think it's an excessive amount of space because, as I recall, they're all going to have power on the left and output on the right. I don't know what's on the back. I haven't looked at that. But that means that I'm going to have enough space to make 2 connections at the same, between them. So that means 2 full blocks between them. So we'll have to take a look at all that. All right, let's go claim that and do our magmatic dynamo. Okay, so we're going to get some stuff here. Gold, iron, copper, tin, silver, lead, aluminum, nickel. We're going to take some nickel because we need nickel for something I needed to do. We needed nickel. So we're going to take our nickel. Because we obviously found more of all of the others than we found of nickel. Unpin it, close it out. All right. What do we need for the flux duct? So, the hardened flux ducts, I don't remember. We're not worrying about the hardened yet. I'm sure we're going to need those at some point. So magmatic dynamo was our next thing. So let's take a look at that. Invar. I need Invar, and I've forgotten already. I keep looking this up. Invar is iron and something. I don't remember. So to make Invar for casting, you have to go a few steps to get to it. Molten Invar, alloying. It says iron and nickel. This is what we needed the nickel for. So I think we want to double up our ores from now on. I think that's what the pulverizer does. I think that's why we were given it now. So we need to I need to not make this the next thing until I get all of these set up with some automation. That's going to mean output on the automation. I think we're going to output all of them to the same location. I've got all this big storage over here that's not doing anything. That's not being used for much. That's not being used for much. This isn't being used for much. I've got all these big pieces over here. I should put some of that to use. And before too much longer, we're going to get into I think it's called refined storage, the ones that use the disk drives, essentially, storage drives. And we get to that, we're going to have a ton more space, and we'll automate all of that side. So for the time being, I think we're just going to set that quest aside and not do my magmatic dynamo until I'm ready to crush this, to pulverize it, because I think that's going to double us up. So what's next on our list? Item duct. And let's take a look at our fluid tree extractor and latex processing unit. Because I remember reading this a little bit. A tree fluid, not fluid tree. So I remember reading this, and this actually, as I recall, extracts from a log placed in front of it. And so I'm actually thinking short term, a dropper, or even just an open crate would work. But I'm thinking probably a dropper. If I use a dropper, I don't remember if a dropper can work, if it'll stop if there's something directly in front of it so that you can make it just wait. I'll have to look at that. But dropper might work. If dropper doesn't work, then we're probably looking at something like fitting into an open crate or whatever. But we'll figure a way out to make that drop. So anyway, we need stone, iron gear, and a furnace. That's pretty straightforward. Okay. I do need a bit more iron to do this. We're getting low on iron up there. So between times, one of the things I'll do is I'll fill up. I mean, these things over here don't matter too much, but when I'm using them for individual things, it does matter. So and we've got so much fuel over here and so much more downstairs. I don't mind if I resmelt stuff to make alloys. So I'm probably going to do is take all of my smaller amounts and just drop them into this so I know that what my smaller amounts are. Probably pull out most of my iron, leave a couple of blocks worth in there, but pull most of my iron out and put it over here so I can get to it. Do that sort of stuff. So I'll do that between times. Man, we're running low on time already. All right. What did I need? Oh, I got it. Did I get everything I needed? I don't remember now. So, tree fluid extractor. Oh, I needed stone. That's what it was. I do have stone up here somewhere. That's stone. I've forgotten how many I needed. Let's just grab several. Okay, we need to make an iron gear. Oh, I need a furnace. I don't have cobble left in my. Well, I can't draw apparently. Just enough lag to make that problematic. Just enough. Okay. Now we can make that, and it's half of it. What was the other thing I need for that? My latex processing unit. There it is. Machine case. Man, just making me use more and more up. I need a block of redstone, a little bit more iron. More iron and more iron and more furnaces. Wow. Okay. So how much redstone do I have left in here? I need more redstone too. Let me go cast another iron block over here real quick. Cast. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I'll do that. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and cast a couple of ingots in a block. Just because we can. Just because we can. Not yet. All right. That'll get us a good start on some decent iron levels around this joint. I can't remember if I needed 1 gear or 2. Latex. Looks like 1 gear. What's inside there? Okay. Oh, I need a block of redstone and some more redstone. Couple of furnaces. You know what? Screw this. He keeps asking me for cobblestone. Give me a stack of cobblestone, damn it. Clear that. Need another iron gear. Okay. Well, I never made the iron gear. That's the problem. Okay. We've made that one. Let's go claim this thing and see what they've given us here. Did I just hit the wrong button? I must have done. I feel like something rescaled. I don't know. There. Unpin it. An auto placer. Okay, there we go. That's the thing that I need. Okay, so I will work out placing this, and it is looking like we're going to need more space than I've got over here in my corner. So I do think the answer here is going to be to push this wall back. What I'll probably do is leave this column of wall, actually use it for the books, but we'll open all of this back out. It's going to change things outside a little bit. Come on, get outside. It's going to push all of this out. So I'll just join these two walls out here and change my shape of my outside a bit, but that's okay. I'll live with that. Because that'll avoid me. My other option is to either go behind these or move them, and I am not moving these things if I don't really have to. There's no space out that way to speak of. I don't feel like moving my storage wall, so really the option is to go in this direction. If I needed to, I could push this wall out. This would be the easier wall to move. So we'll figure that out in between. Right now, I'm going to put some stuff away. I'm just going to drop these over here to remind myself to figure them out. Because we need to go into the nether. We need badly to go into the nether. Let's see. I'll put this ore right in here to remind me. Put this beef right up here because I am going to ceremonially burn that beef in there. So we've still got some gold left. Let's put the gold back. It's not gold, that's copper. No, there we go. Bricks up there. Redstone. We can ditch off some redstone over here. Red leaves. Throw the red leaves over there. I'll hang on to this spare stick. We're putting our Botania wand away. Don't want to take any chance of losing that along the path. I think we're okay with the rest of this. It's my armor situation is reasonable. Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable doing this, but we're going to do it anyway. I had something else I want to put away. I guess I hallucinated that. Anything in my backpack I want to make sure I don't take with me? I don't really need this with me. Let's go put that on the wall. It's not hard to replace, but may as well have the space in case we run into enough useful stuff in the nether. All right, and I need a chest to dump things in right next to the nether portal. This is a habit I got into when I had ender chests in one of my games, and I really like the idea with the ender chest. I will eventually replace this with an ender chest. So let's go downstairs. Let's go downstairs. There we go. We will put this. I just do this up against a wall. I don't feel like messing with it today. So, and I brought enough to do the full corners because I've got more than I would normally have at this point. I actually often like to decorate the corners. 4. Oh, missed. 4. I think my problem is I'm too close to the ceiling. Yep. It's okay. This does the trick. 7. Hang on. Okay, how did I not have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I went too high. Okay. Let's. I don't have my good pick, so this is going to take a minute to take these down. I don't have my bouncy boots either. Stop that. There we go. So, quick correction. Rather than have to, no, it's not going to take that much longer. I'm taking this whole row off. Screw it. This thing's slow, but at least it does mine at the right level to take this out. So I don't have to go back and get a different pick to pull this. There we go. All right, now let's try this again in the right dimensions. No pun intended. There we go. So now we take this, we spark it. Spark? Did I seriously? What have I done? No, it's literally, that was tall enough. How did I not count the right amount of, 1, 2. I did not bring enough. Okay, never mind, guys. We'll go to the nether next time. Apparently, I would have sworn I had with me enough nether. Enough obsidian to go to the nether. But apparently, I shorted myself. Oh well. I will bring out 2 more. And I will move this up. And next time, first thing, before we do anything else, we're going to the nether. All right, guys. That's our about our cutoff point there. Because if we go in now, we're only going to have a couple of minutes in the nether before I need to cut off anyway. So I'm going to cut this off here. We'll go into the nether next time. I'll have this all set up, ready to go. Guys, really, again, I appreciate you being here. Like, follow, subscribe. You can catch me twitch.tv/SirJeremiah or YouTube, Sir Jeremiah. Thanks a bunch.